Hi, everyone. It's live time from bed. Oh, I'm in such a big shift in my own business coaching brand, as some of you may have noticed in the last couple of months. And I'm just this pep talk I'm about to give you all is as much for me as it is for you. I want you to know. For those of you all who don't know me, I'm Kiki Lovelace, and I am a business growth and sacred money mentor to my beloved mentees. I specialize in working with small business owners, mainly in the coaching and wellness fitness industry. My people are a bit woo, really soulful, and I really want to do good things in the world and also meet their incredible ambitious goals for themselves, for their families, for their time, for their bank account. And that's what I help them do in my business coaching programs. But today I was really remembering uh, this. I was just having this memory of when I was younger, and my main business in the first 8 years or so, or no, less than 8, like maybe 6 years or so. My first business has been and still is my yoga and Pilates studio. And one of the things we rolled out, even in the first couple of years of running my studio, was our teacher training programs. And at the time, I really felt like teacher training was my highest level of service. Absolutely a way to express my soul's gifts as an edge walker, someone who moves easily between the worlds, between the realm of spirit and the realm of the material world. I love teaching teachers. I love teaching spirituality and really embodying that and growing through that as a facilitator, which was my teacher trainings were everything and more. Okay, buddy. And that's what we're doing today. Schnitzel boy, leave it. Bubba. The mailman's here. So anyways, we actually had a couple years of growing the teacher training, and then all this, and it was going really well. Like our enrollments were going up and up and up, and all of a sudden it started to tank. And I spent several years just like sort of fighting for it, and really just having the enrollments go down and down and down. And what I realized is that the moment it started to tank was just after I had my first kid. And in reality, I wasn't ready to admit it yet, but it was no longer aligned for me to work on the weekends, because any of y'all who have a yoga or Pilates studio, you know that teacher training is like the biggest freaking commitment ever, especially like a 200-hour. It's like, it means like 10 weekends away from your life on the weekend, essentially. And for me, before I had kids, that was all well and fine and a fun way to spend my time. But the minute I had a kid, it just didn't make sense anymore. I barely saw my husband during those weeks, and I was like main caretaker, but I didn't even want to be away from my husband and my kid during the weekend. It just didn't make sense anymore. And so I would always kind of like be a little bit reticent to market it and just kind of hold back. And in reality, I just wasn't even putting out the vibe that I wanted mentees, and so this was me self-sabotaging, and so this is part of what I teach my higher level mentees, is not just the strategies to grow a business. And now everyone's home. And not just the mindset, which is actually really important. Entrepreneur mindsets are a huge important, and really your mindset about what you believe is possible for yourself, hugely important aspect of business success. But there's this whole other aspect, which is soul desire alignment. If it does not align with what you want for your life, it's never going to work. And this is the stuff where growing a business gets kind of mucky and challenging. And I'm certainly in it right now for my business. Is like, it requires you to get real about what you want in your life, and to oftentimes let go of stuff that used to serve you really well. Like, even I'm about to retire one of my programs that has served me really well because it is no longer aligned with who I am, who I want to be, the kind of people I want to serve. It's so uncomfortable. So this is what I walk my people through in the Purpose and Profits Mastermind. And all my masterminders know that, like, it's not comfortable stuff. It's so uncomfortable, but it is actually required for you to get to your next level. in growing your business, because otherwise you will self-sabotage all the way to the bank, and you will get the results in your bank account will absolutely reflect what you want or don't want. So you have to learn how to create a business that is designed to support your desires, designed to support your life first and foremost. And of course, when it supports your life, it's going to support all your people, your staff, your community, but it has to start from you. Ooh, isn't that uncomfortable? Like when you're just used to being wanting to be of service to the world, it's so uncomfortable to make this shift towards prioritizing your own desires, your own life force, your own dreams for what you want. So my Purpose and Profits Mastermind is open for another few hours. I am upping the investment at 5 p.m. today. And I know there's a couple of you watching this that have been eyeballing this and that want to come in. And so I just want to invite you to message me if this is calling to you. We can talk more about what this looks like. It's a 9-month program. And it is where I do my deepest soul work with my people, and they have amazing results. I put a few results in the little blurb here, like Judy, I'm so proud of. Judy, if you're watching this, I'm so proud of you, who has gone from working 5 days a week to 2 days a week, and in January had doubled her sales from the January before in the midst of being closed for COVID. It's like totally insane. Hi, guys. And then then I want to tell you about one of my Chris's. I have a bunch of Chris's. One of my Chris's has a therapy business, and she, in the last 15 or 18 months of working together, she's gone from 20K months to 40K months. She's on target for a 500K year. Totally insane. Totally insane. And then Juliet, I want to brag on for a moment. So Juliet is just doing such deep work. She's in it right now too. She's really navigating some of her shadow stuff and her fears about really becoming the person that she's here to be. And she has had just a rocket launch, since we started working together last summer, from 25K months on average to over 40K months. She also has really gotten the day-to-day operations all completely running itself at her studio, so she could launch this second offering, this new coaching offering, which has done really well in her first few months of her launch. So this is what's possible when you start to play with these different aspects, with strategy, with mindset, but also with alignment. It must be aligned for you, or you will self-sabotage, just like I did for years. So I hope this is helpful. For any of you who are interested, message me right away and we can talk about if this might be the right fit for you. Have a great day, everybody. I'll talk to you soon.